Hello YouTube, today I'll be making a video on a file encoder I'm working on. This is not the binary one I have on some other YouTube account. This is some encoder that uses the RGB 8-bit RGB whatever, to encode files with up to 3 bytes per pixel, which leads to a lot. So it has a variable width, so I can change the width whatever I want, like 512 aligned or something. Right now it's set this many pixels per line, so it's this many bytes per line and this many kbytes and not enough megabytes. So it's kinda poor right now. I could just increase the width, but this is just for showing purposes. It's an academic thing I made. There's really no specific usage as far as I'm concerned for it. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting project to try. So you start by pressing the encode RGB button, encode file RGB, and then you pick up a file. I'm going to pick up not really a big file for testing, so it doesn't really take much time to encode. For instance, this 15 megabyte file, which someone probably sent me or something. Then you choose the save destination, for instance my desktop, and then you save it as a JPG. It's not set as default, and then it's going to encode. This is the percentage, and this is the progress in kbytes. Like, that was the kbytes done and the total kbytes. It then switches to writing files and complete. Well, this is done by when you press the button, the window thread, the main thread, invokes the open file and the close file, and the save file, actually, the two dialogues, and then it stores the names into a variable and sends it to the thread as it starts it. It starts the thread and sets the two variables on it, and then the thread opens the file from the file name already given and encodes it into the image I'm about to show you, and then it opens it, and then it writes it into the file which was provided before. And so you can see this is the result. I think that's what I said before is the actual width. Yeah, there you see that's how width it is, and then the height, but the height varies with the file size, and the width varies with the variable I set, because that's how it's currently working. So yeah, then the threads invoke every line. The thread calls on the label, it invokes it with a delegate, and tells some variables that are important to calculating how much has been done. And then in the end, it calls another delegate to set a custom string, which in this case was writing file, and then complete. And then it finishes writing the file, and then you get this, which is pretty much a video. This is just a video that probably some guy sent me, and yeah, this is it. And then it's actually it might end up bigger. I think this time it didn't. I think it's actually smaller than the actual file, which I find pretty interesting, because it's not supposed to be compressing. It's supposed to be encoding, not even encrypting. It's just encoding. And I'm actually surprised it turned out to be smaller, I guess. Yeah, it's actually smaller. So yeah, then you can just go decode file. Actually, it might not be smaller. Whatever. You can just go decode file. You choose the image to encode. You see, to decode, and then like I said, it calls where you want to save before actually calling the thread. And then you choose it, and then it's going to use the same method. See, progress, like the current done, total bytes, kbytes. It's in kbytes, kbytes, kilobytes, whatever. And this is the percentage, obviously. And once it's done, it was saying writing file, but that too fast. And as you can see here, you get the original video. That's the guy sent me about. Yeah, now I could comment this video, but I'm not going to. So pretty much that's it. That's what my program does. It's pretty useless as far as it goes. It's just for academic purposes, and I find it interesting. So if you want to get your hands on the application or maybe the source code, just send me a message or something, and I'll get you that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.